there. My name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrity.
We are the producers of the Sexperts Podcast, and we have a very special returning champion. Now, this is a very interesting returning champion because the only time he's ever been on the show was during 2020, the big old...
Pile of turd.
Yeah, pile of turd pandemic. And he's back, and he's live in the studio, and we're only going to have him for one day, then he's going to go off to the West Coast. But I am pleased to present to you, dear listener, Dr. Daniel Perez. We're standing.
Hello.
We're giving you a standing ovation, Daniel.
Oh my God, no, please sit.
It's the second doctor we've ever had on after John T. Alanese.
That makes, yeah.
We were trying to think of people before we hit record of, we know MDs, but we don't know a lot of PhDs, you know? Mm-hmm. PhDs nuts. The episode hasn't even started. Actually, maybe I should make that a topic. All right. So talk. I was going to say, like, talk to you. Like, why are we even talking to you? Like, you're just leaving us.
Yeah, there's no point. Let's just go to do the episode.
I've decided. I brought you here because I've decided, and I want to announce that I'm not investing anymore into our friendship.
I told Daniel. I mean, I guess it's.
I only have limited capacity.
Brian did give me a very nice hug. Like I think on Friday.
Well, now I'm jealous. He's never hugged me.
I put my tits into it.
And here we are now.
I give much better hugs post-pandemic with this body than I did pre-pandemic.
Yeah, I think it is a natural phenomenon with some people. Some people get really like, oh, I'm going to miss you and really, warm and stuff. And I just get really cold. I told Danielle, I was like, for the rehearsal for the Star Wars, I was like, I tend to get really mean to people who are leaving because I take it personally.
Really mean, except for we always have them on. It's weird. It's kind of an organic thing. Like this other podcast I listen to, which a couple people probably heard of, WTF with Mark Maron. He has famous people on, and this weird thing that organically happened with his podcast is when somebody passes away that he's had on before, as a tribute, he'll re-release their episode from outside the firewall or paywall, and people can
firewall,
and people can re-listen to it, and like sometimes it's really fucking emotional. Like listening to the Robin Williams episode, like 2 days after Robin Williams died was something, and I've had that experience probably a couple dozen times with that podcast. Well, what's happened with ours in a similar fashion is, this is a transient town. People come and go, and a lot of them come through push along the way. Yeah. And, before they move to Chicago, before they move to New York, before they move to the West Coast, we always try to have them on. And we have a lot of, like we say, returning champions, but we also have a lot of departing champions as well.
That's it. Yeah. You're a departing champion. We finally worked out. Yeah, I know. Well, we're going to miss you. And for all of our audience who is completely in the dark, you might have heard Danielle on one of the Zoom episodes. I forgot how it was back almost a year ago. Or
no, it was in January or February. Yeah.
It was this year. It was 2020.
It was this year. Yeah.
All right, now, well, it seems like a year ago. I met him. He was an improv 201 student. That was the first time I met you. And that was the class that was right before the pandemic. Yeah. And then I didn't know this. And is this true that like Brad pushed back the graduation show?
A little bit, yes.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't remember that part.
No, so I mean, officially, like the official story would be from Brad's perspective that we had a class that was too big. I don't know if you remember that. There were like 25 people in that class.
Yes, that was too big.
So we did, I think, one lesson, all of us, or maybe two.
Yes.
And after the second one, we just had one class where we divided both classes.
Right.
Which took like 20 minutes or something like that. And then after the 20 minminutes, we're like, well, we're done for the day. You'll get an extra class after that, but we're done for the day. And we're like, well, but can we do improv? And he was like, oh, there's a Celtics game, so I'm going. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah,
okay,
you were there.
Okay, yeah.
You were there.
I was there. No, but I thought, I forgot the whole Celtics thing. Mm-hmm. And I thought somebody said, like, we were going to have the grad show the night of the Celtics game, and Brad pushed it back.
No.
I don't think Brad's ever done that. Like,
no.
He's a theater guy. He knows, like, the show must go on. I don't think he would ever do that. But it makes sense that he pushed back the entire course.
Yeah.
Early on by 1 week.
And the excuse was not just the Celtics game. It was also dividing the classes. Like let's like use this class just to divide, and let's like, since you've wasted time dividing this class, then we're gonna cut it here. And yeah.
All right. I want to say things have gotten better, but I'm teaching 201 again. Sign up for classes, by the way, dear listeners. And I think we did an entire class where we were just divvying up the class again. Whatever, it's we'll get there.
Yeah. Long as there's not another pandemic, that then the show gets canceled because of that. We'll be fine.
Yeah. So then the further story of Daniel, Dr. Perez, I should call him. He stuck with us during Zoom times on improv. Was hilarious in shows. Very fun. And I that was one of the things I kept thinking during the pandemic was like, we have to get back to the theater so we can put up Daniel in as many shows as possible. And we got 2 out of them.
No, more than that.
Oh no, 4, 5, 3.
No, shows in Push.
Yeah, Star Wars.
So I was in Star Wars in the Grad Show, and then I was in Tales from the Campfire.
Oh, Tales from the Campfire. Yes. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we got 3 good shows out of them. So yep, we're sending them off.
My first memory of Daniel was I don't think I'd ever seen him before, and he was up doing Getting to Know the Couple.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. And he was like very shy and
it like date night. You mean or not?
Yeah, one of those types of shows. Yeah.
It was
I don't know if it was date night or like
it was a small version of late night because it was the 5-year anniversary for the Push. Like they did like a bash party.
So I was there too.
Yes, I guess. Yeah, probably.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah.
And I just thought he was. I mean, sorry to use this word, but so cute and shy and
Dr. Cutie Pants
and just very memorable. And then all of a sudden he was back, and I was like, "Oh, you're doing this thing! All right, cool." But then I didn't really get to know him until the virtual stuff we were doing, and that was fun.
Were you in 101 during the date night, getting to know a couple?
Yes,
things?
I think I had just finished 101.
Cool.
Or like I was about to finish 101 by then. Yeah. But I want to point out that that night in the date night, like after date night, Brian came to me and with my ex, like my girlfriend at the time, and started talking to us. And,
we got to talk.
But you remember me from a previous night. From a teacher's pet, you said, "Oh, you were so funny the previous night." Cool. But it was like 1 week before.
So it wasn't the first time I seen you.
Yeah. But it was the first time that we talked. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So
it's
wait,
documented now.
we're putting the pieces together. I didn't meet you in 201 then. I probably met you at Open Gym or something, right? Or did you do
maybe?
Open Gym?
So I did. I think one Open Gym that I don't know if you were part of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a busy guy.
Like the first I mean, I saw you in the theater before. The first time I remember talking to you, I think it would have been in the 201, but awesome. I'm not very sure. Yeah.
Well, it is a bittersweet moment for us, Danielle.
Yeah.
But we wish you the best. What are you going to be doing out on the West Coast for people who don't know?
I'm going to be working for a small company named Google.
God damn. Brian,
cool. Well, I look forward to getting manipulated by your work.
Yeah.
Why can't if you're out there or if you can put in a good word for us, we make podcasts, like we could easily make them a podcast.
Why couldn't they make like Bing better?
Shh, don't say that, Brian. I think you're ruining our chances. Okay, well, yeah, and you are literally, I mean, you're leaving like tomorrow, right? Or the
Wednesday.
Next day?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just move all my stuff today. Yeah.
Now, I think for people who know you, have seen you on stage, they have the burning question: are you still gonna like seek out improv and perform that sort of thing?
Yes.
Thank God. We'll be seeing.
You heard it here, folks.
I'm telling you, Danielle is gonna be the one who like is gonna like make it big on the West Coast, and then we're gonna be like, hey. We won't even like replay his episode when he dies, just when he gets famous. All right. Well, what else should we talk about? Anything you want to... I was going to say any shows you want to plug?
Not for plugging, yeah.
God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you're out there listening, listen to this episode. Oh, and then we're also recording How Embarrassing right after this. True. So listen to How Embarrassing Podcast with Molly and Jeff. It's going to be another episode with Danielle. Let's just do a little cross promotion here. Do you have some good embarrassing stories for that one? Don't give away anything, but
I've been thinking about them. Like, I mean, ever since I like listened to some of the episodes of How Embarrassing.
Brian just walked up and went away. By the way, he's so pissed off. How embarrassing.
I only have a certain amount of time, and it's not. I barely have enough time for my own podcast.
But yeah, I have some stories pre-selected already.
Okay. Are they recent or like old?
So one of like I think the biggest one that I have.
Yeah.
it's not very embarrassing, but it was more like a traumatic story that happened to me when I was young. Like I was like 6 or 8 or something.
Oh, they love the traumatic stuff.
They love it. Yeah, so. They're like, especially Jeff is a nihilist, man. He's, you were pretty big in Drunk Brav.
Oh yes, yeah.
But I don't think you really embarrassed yourself. You did really well. I do remember some drunken nights where you're like barely keeping it.
So
up.
Normally I embarrass myself on the after party. When like for embarrassing myself, it was just I would fall asleep, and then maybe come back in 2 hours later, and I was like, oh, there's just 2 people here. What happened?
It's just me and John Regan Morton. All right. Well, we'll miss you. Thank you so much for sticking in there with us with the pandemic times, and we'll never forget this.
Me neither.
I don't know. What else do you want to hug him again, Brian? Or
I just want to sign his yearbook.
All right. Thank you, Danielle, and we're on to the episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.